You have to fight to reach your dream. You have to sacrifice and work hard for it. The best decisions aren't made with your mind, but with your instinct. You can overcome anything if and only if you love something enough. I don't need the best hairstyle or the best body. Just give me a ball at my feet, and I'll show you what I can do. Sometimes you have to accept you can't win all the time. I am more worried about being a good person than being the best football player in the world. From the age of 3, I played every day, morning, afternoon, and night. My ambition is always to get better and better. The day you think there is no improvements to be made is a sad one for any player. Being named among the best is special and beautiful. But if there are no titles, nothing is won. Goals are only important if they win games. I never had any problems with my height. I was always the smallest kid, at school and in my teens. In football, as in watchmaking, talent and elegance mean nothing without rigor and precision. When it comes to being badass, nothing beats this. It took me 17 years and 114 days to become an overnight success. Money is not a motivating factor. Money doesn't thrill me or make me play better because there are benefits to being wealthy. I'm just happy with a ball at my feet. My motivation comes from playing the game I love. If I wasn't paid to be a professional footballer, I would willingly play for nothing. My motivation comes from playing the game I love. I never think about the play or visualize anything. I do what comes to me at that moment. Instinct. It has always been that way. What I do is play soccer, which is what I like. I always thought I wanted to play professionally, and I always knew that to do that, I'd have to make a lot of sacrifices. I made sacrifices by leaving Argentina, leaving my family to start a new life. I changed my friends, my people, everything. But everything I did for football, to achieve my dream. It takes sacrifice as well as talent. There are more important things in life than winning or losing a game. Something deep in my character allows me to take the hits and get on with trying to win. When the year starts, the objective is to win it all with the team. Personal records are secondary. Give the opponents more than one reason to stare at your feet. We know that we are close to making history. There's no doubt. It's certain that I will be 100%. I always thought about carrying on training and working, chasing my dream. I still have a lot of room for improvement. For example, I want to shoot equally well with both feet. My style of play has always been the same. I never tried to develop a specific style. From very young, I just played this way. I prefer to win titles with the team ahead of individual awards or scoring more goals than anyone else. I'm more worried about being a good person than being the best football player in the world. When all this is over, what are you left with? When I retire, I hope I am remembered for being a decent guy. Ronaldo was my hero. I loved watching players like Zidane, Ronaldinho, and Rivaldo, but Ronaldo was the best striker I've ever seen. He was so fast. He could score from nothing and could shoot the ball better than anyone I've ever seen. You cannot allow your desire to be a winner to be diminished by achieving success before, and I believe there is room for improvement in every sportsman. I have changed nothing. My style of play is still that of a child. I know that above all, it is my job and that I should approach it in another way. But one must not lose sight of the fact that football is a game. It is imperative one plays to amuse oneself, to be happy. That is what children do, and I do the same thing. I would pass on to any young player to enjoy your football. Play your football as you want to play the game. Try and enjoy it and make the most of it. At Barca, we trained every day with the ball. I hardly even took a step running without a ball at my feet. Whether it's a friendly match, or for points, or a final, or any game, I play the same. I'm always trying to be my best, first for my team, for myself, for the fans, and to try and win. Many years ago, when I first started my career, Maradona told me to enjoy and play as you know, and that stayed with me ever since and is the best advice I've been given. I'm lucky to be part of a team who help to make me look good, and they deserve as much of the credit for my success as I do for the hard work we have all put in on the training ground. I am the happiest man alive, and I am happy for myself, for my family, and for my country. My family was always present when I needed them, and sometimes felt even stronger emotions than me. Motivation is not something I struggle with. I love playing football. I love being in training. Today, I am the happiest man in the world. My son was born, and thanks to God for this gift. It's scoring goals that's great, whether against Brazil or anybody else. Argentina is my country, my family, my way of expressing myself. I would trade all of my records for the World Cup trophy. Every year, I try to grow as a player and not get stuck in a rut. I try to improve my game in every way possible, but that trait is not something I've worked on. It's part of me.